It is a large canvas. It is something that marks a moment in Bakre's life where he does something so powerful, so striking. It's an iconic work. When I stand in front of it, I can almost feel the drums playing. It's that kind of power that comes out from the work, and it's just mesmerizing. So as far as this work goes, it's got an interesting history. It was made in London while Bakre was there, and he left London in 1975, and that's where it remained. I think until recently it emerged from being stored. So in that sense, this work is quite fresh. And I'm always fascinated by artists who use squares. Square is something that you have to go out and specially demand for it. And that's what I love about Bakre. He is intentionally looking at challenging himself, and it comes through in the canvas. I can almost see through the base of the surface. You could see the hints of the masonite board, which is that brownish color. He knew that he could scrape it off and yet manage to bring out the rawness of the surface with intense play of color. What Bakre in his true style does is that he creates the triangle only as the subject to create something that is more dynamic. What was so far being used as a framework to lay upon different meanings onto it, he turns it around and makes the triangle the subject. There's something that those spiky forms that kind of are being thrown at in a great force and kind of sticking onto the surface. He was making his sculptures in triangle series from the same kind of time period. When you see the sculpture, it's very minimalistic. But the same triangle, when he comes to a painting, is maximalist, is what I can think of. And they're totally different treatments. It's the same triangle, or the spikes as they call it. Why a triangle? What was it that he was thinking of? Is there any philosophy? He says no. In one of the interviews, he's very clearly said, there's no reason why I have done it. It just appeared and I kept going at it. This is what my art is about. That's the mindset that Bakre has. And it's something that he takes forward phenomenally well. When you say Bakre, you always say, he's a sculptor, or he was the only sculptor of the progressive artist group. It is a pity because there's so many paintings that he has done. He was much more than just a painter or a sculptor. Whether it was that little piece of jewelry that he did, or the innovations that he brought in the tools which he had made. He was like a polymath, like multi-dimensional. So the man was a genius, and all those things should be celebrated.